Kindy Rockstars. Prepare for a treat, let's meet and greet some bands and singers that are super sweet, making music that's fun for boys and girls. Help them learn about this great big world. Fun for the family, yes it's true, your kids will love it and you will too. Clap and dance and sing aloud, become a part of the Kindy crowd. These songs will make you move your feet and give your ears a great big treat. So settle in, grab your guitars, and let's get to know our Kindy Rockstars. Hello everyone, and welcome to Kindy Rockstars. This is the show that gives you the stories behind the songs from some of the best bands and singers that are making fun, informative, educational, catchy, and occasionally silly songs for children and families. I'm your host, Patrick Adams, and each episode of Kindy Rockstars will feature an artist and a featured song. So let's get to this week's show. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. We have a returning guest, Farmer Dave from Animal Farm. How is everything going, Farmer Dave?
It's going. It's winter. There's snow on the ground, and which is great. I mean, that's what we should have in wintertime. So it's been really nice. I actually still teach outside in the wintertime as well. So it's been fun to kind of get chilly while jamming out and staying warm with those grooves.
I am in Las Vegas, so I wouldn't know anything about the snow and all that. It gets down to about 40 and we're all complaining. So
yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah, no, in Colorado, it's I don't know. Are we that much farther north than you? I just think you're desert and we're
about a day's drive, probably.
Yeah, I've done the drive. It's only a day's drive. We could meet up in the middle in Grand Junction and sit in a hot spring.
Absolutely. All right, so for everybody out there, for point of reference, check out season 1, episodes 16 and 66, where Animal Farm was on the show and featured a couple of really good songs. So happy to have you back to feature a couple more. So let's go back into your story about how Animal Farm came to be, and let us know what you've been doing since the last time we talked.
Yeah, so Animal Farm is kind of a project that came out of a friendship of me and my writing partner Seth Adams, and we met in Boston and started playing together in the end of 2010, and then we found ourselves in Chicago a few years later, and then in 2019 I moved to Colorado with my family, and Seth is still in Chicago, and we did a bunch of touring before pandemic, and then since then we've been recording a new album and making a series for PBS here in Denver, and continuing to and raising children. And so that's been a new part of the Animal Farm story, is that Seth and I became parents 3 months apart from each other, and so we've navigated that transition from being teachers to parents and teachers together, which has been really awesome as well.
I sense a lot of inspiration for new songs coming up.
Yeah, I've started writing songs, I think, for parents in the first year of life, and I'm thinking about it as like some of the songs are songs I sang to my daughter in the first year of life. Like I have a song called Babies Cry, but then I also like think about like, what do you see when you dream? Because like newborns dream, you hear them dreaming, but I have no idea like what they don't perceive much. So that's kind of an exciting song topic. So it's, yes, I have new kid songs, but also I think I'm interested in these themes of parenthood and transitions as like as just a writing material in general, kind of like the song Closing Time. Do you remember Closing Time by Semisonic?
I do.
That's about becoming a parent. That's about having a kid, even though it's like through the euphemism or like the metaphor of a bar.
Yep. So tell us a little bit about your show, your podcast.
Yeah, so my show is Farmer Dave and Friends. And that's a series for on PBS 12 in Colorado. It's like digital shorts, so they air between interstitial content. Or they are the interstitial content rather between syndicated shows on PBS, like Arthur or Daniel Tiger or shows like that. And then they're also on PBS.org as a streaming platform or like a streaming show. And then I'm actually making season 2 now. I got a little bit of grant money, and I'm expanding to full episodes. I'm doing 12 episodes, and half of the show will also be music videos by other Kindie artists. So
Excellent.
I'm really excited about being able to feature like the work, kind of taking inspiration from you and a bunch of other folks is to be able to highlight our really awesome community of artists that we're part of. So
Yeah, and right now I'm putting together a music video featuring a lot of Kindie artists for one of my new songs. So it's been a fun process, and I'm ready to start piecing it together. So
awesome. That's exciting.
yeah, definitely. All right, you ready to start talking about a few songs?
I would love to.
This episode's song is called The Abyss. All right, Farmer Dave, tell us about The Abyss.
Oh, what can I tell you about The Abyss? The Abyss is a song about the deep part of the ocean, the abyss. And so it's from the perspective of an unnamed creature, although at some point it does claim to be the largest creature in the sea. So it could be a colossal squid. I don't know exactly. It's not really the point. But it's a song about, kind of has its layers of meaning. The first part is that it's about all the different animals around the abyss and how they could be, you call them creepy or scary or weird, but you can call it the abyss, but I call it home. And so it's part of it's about like, things are different and we are going to see different things in our lives. And just because something is different doesn't mean it's weird or scary. In fact, the abyss as a part of is a part of our ecosystem, and it's a biosphere that we just don't happen to belong in. It's not for us. It's not physically made for us. And so I think that has obviously layers of meaning because it gives us an appreciation of other parts of the world, like the oceans that we wouldn't necessarily go to, but also an appreciation of other things that are different that we may encounter throughout our lives, or other people who are different. And so, I was inspired musically by the song "That Thing You Do" by the Oneaters, by the Wonders, and you can hear it in like some of the drum parts, given that kind of boom cha 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 boom cha cha, and so it's just a lot of fun to play. It's great to dance to, and I hope you enjoy it.
All right, let's give it a listen. Here is The Abyss by Animal Farm.
Und so, wie Vinci fast to the Kreuzonnen beneath the waves, and our lime green tangerine submarine, to seek out new marine life and the untold wonders of the abyss.
In the deepest ocean where the sunshine cannot reach, 1,000 feet below the surface, miles from the beach, far from the waves that muster up the foam. You can call it the abyss, but I call it home. The fishies aren't pretty here, but I'm not one to judge. Next door's a giant isopod picking through the sludge. I've seen so many wild things in all the miles I've roamed. You can call it the abyss, but I call it home. This place is oh so special, only few can brave its cold. And the darkness can be creepy when you're starting to get sleepy. But there's no need to be weepy, 'cause I'm the biggest fishy on the floor. It takes a different breed to live so deep at sea. Perhaps the humpback anglerfish prefers you let him be. The sunlight doesn't visit here. It's easy to feel alone. You can call it the abyss, but I call it home. Darkness can be creepy when you're starting to get sleepy, but there's no need to be weepy, 'cause I'm the biggest fishy on the floor. Despite their strange appearance, no, you shouldn't have to fear. All these different creatures make up their own biosphere. It's part of the world that's mostly unknown. You can call it the abyss, but I call it home. You can call it the abyss, but I call it home. You can call it the abyss, but I call it home.
All right, Farmer Dave, let everybody know where they can connect with you on social media and where they can stream and download your music.
So yeah, you can find our music online. You can go to linktree.com/animalfarmmusic, or YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. It's all at Animal Farm Music. Our albums are on Spotify, and if you're going to buy our music, we encourage you to go to bandcamp.com, which is a great way to support independent artists and make sure they get most of the money that you pay. So that's the best way. Or go to animalfarmband.com and find us there.
Very cool. Well, Farmer Dave, thank you for coming back on the show. It's always a pleasure to have you.
Me too. Thanks for what you do for our community, and I'm grateful to be a guest.
Anytime. Thanks.